Welcome to video number 5 of the build. This time I'm sorting out the steering. The donor car for the Dino was a Mark II Mondeo, and unfortunately there's no steering boss available for it. So just means I've got to make my own. I was really hoping that the off-the-shelf steering shaft would fit the Mondeo steering column. Bleeding out, nothing on this car as if I did it first time. Steering column with my modifications on the end will be the first thing to go on. It just needs a little bit of welding around here, so that's my first job. This will hold it together enough for testing it on the car. Obviously it's not finished yet, it needs a support. You can see that the shaft is flapping around all over the place, but it's working, so that's excellent. So you can see the wiring loom's gone from the driver's footwell now, and all we've got is ignition switch, immobiliser and OBD2 connector coming across here to the passenger side. Total of 14 wires now, so that's a lot better than having that entire loom dumped down there, most of which wasn't needed. So unfortunately it looks like I've got a couple of problems. The immobiliser is being disabled and there's a horrible screeching noise when the engine does start. My guess is that I've probably disconnected the earth to the immobiliser and then it's just earthing through the scan tool. So there you go, no earth. So as I thought, that's the problem. I've disconnected one too many wires and I've removed the earth from the immobiliser. So I've now got the earths all soldered together. The car starts. Simple as that. No problem sorting that out at all. So that's the entire passenger side fuse box removed now. So it just leaves the engine bay box that I've got to sort out. You can see that's pared down to the minimum anyway. Everything in there is needed in order to start the engine. So the reason for taking this off, that whistling sound that I had has gone away and is being replaced by a misfire. If I stick something over the end here, the engine carries on running. So we've definitely got an air leak somewhere. All in all, could be a lot worse. Just the gasket between the two halves of the manifold has failed. I've obviously picked the wrong material. Do a little bit of research, find a better material for it, make up another gasket, put it back together, put it on the car yet again, and hopefully, fingers crossed, no more problems. So one benefit is that it's definitely going to make it a lot easier to get to the steering shaft. I've got 2 pillow blocks to fit, and they'll hold the shaft in place and stop it flapping about. Flapping? Flapping? So once these are on the car, I won't be able to do anything else with the steering until I can get it professionally welded. That's the upper steering shaft mount in place.
Which is safer and easier than you may think. But for those that really need to see this in person.
Okay, that's the lower steering shaft mount in place. Okay, successful afternoon, successful week. I've got the steering finished at least as much as I can do, and it's all in and working. Nothing's flapping about, nothing's moving that shouldn't be moving, and it's all looking good. Just need to get the steering column off to a professional welder at some stage. Apart from that, everything done, and it's working beautifully. So all in all, pretty pleased with that. So I decided I really didn't like the lower steering shaft mount. It was nowhere near good enough, so taking it off, chucked it away, and decided to make another one. That's on the car and working nicely now, so time to finish off the wiring.